Not holding nothing here. Okay. That's pretty risky. Risky for the bisky. I'm gonna call Walmart. Ease, baby. She just left. I played pretty well on that one. Did she know better? 100 years of sandwiches. Uh-huh. Let's see what RJ Harvey looked like. 240. Boom, boom, boom. He still denies writing everything literally. That's funny. I'm gonna bet 250. He's gonna call. And still got Shan Sharp face on there. No, that's crazy. Ooh, ooh, that's the one. Is there any way he's got it? I mean, like, fuck it. And calling station, huh? It's not like us. Not like us. They're not like us. 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 Not like us. 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 What we got? We got an ace. And we got a two. All right. I know that sounds crazy, but let's do it one time. Let's do it again. He calls again. Of course he does. It's not the river yet, huh? What did I raise with? Nothing that hit. I'll just check it, just see how he does. Had his hand over like he wanted to fold, like I didn't see that or something. Man, I was all over that ace. Yeah, man, I got an ace high. I need Walmart. Please have that today for me. 50 facts. Tis what the world needs now. Love sweet love. Ready or not, here I come. Oh, he's trying to get some of his money back. Let's see if we can get on this shit with the real shit. We killed this shit. We didn't hit no shit. We had long range and shit. Why can't it have been like a three? You're short enough. I can't fuck around. Can't fuck around. A fearless blood.
Some moments in video games escape the industry bubble and become known in pop culture and news, and sometimes that happens for weird or wrong reasons. These are missions in games that caused a bit of a stir and made people talk, maybe even made some people upset. Look, a lot of these things might sound kind of lame to some of you hardcore guys out there, but trust us, these video game
A
levels
10, a
cause
queen.
controversy one
You
way
need
or
all
another.
kind of help. I
What are we
can't.
doing here, huh?
He
Throwing off the
bets he's
pretense of
got it.
something recent? Ready or Not. This is a game about a big city
Ready or
SWAT
not.
team, but the developers flirted with widespread controversy with multiple missions. There are multiple levels inspired by real-world shootings, which I mean does make sense. This is a realistic police simulation game, so it makes sense to include realistic SWAT scenarios for your heavily armed coppers to fight. The world is grim. This work is grim, and it's trying to reflect that. But look, up to you. Whether any of these missions are in good taste is another matter completely, because some of
Wow.
the levels actually mirror what real life counterparts. And one of those missions is pretty easy recreation. The Elephant mission depicts an active shooter situation at a community college. There are four suspects in gas masks and body armor that plant bombs in the school and actively search for civilians to shoot. Hands up, do it now! Down on your knees, hands or hands up! Hands up, drop to your knees, hands up now! Drop to your knees. It's pretty eerie spotting one of these guys and inevitably taking him down. Even if our SWAT team ended up being like one of the best ever, we managed to arrest all four suspects. Now, without getting too graphic, that kind of peaceful outcome is pretty unlikely in this game. No, what the real thing with this isn't the tense shootouts, it's how the school is explicitly designed to kind of match the Columbine High School massacre. The shooters look the same and have the option to say some pretty gross things, even if we only heard some of them regularly say the Columbine High School massacre. The shooter, that kind of peaceful outcome is pretty unlikely in this game. No, what the real thing with this isn't the tense shootouts, it's how the school is explicitly designed to kind of match the Columbine High School massacre. The shooters look the same and have the option to say some pretty gross things, even if we only heard some of them regularly say they've gone too far to stop now before actually opening fire. Like, you might be asking, is this really that controversial? The mission did cause a stir years ago online, but the real controversy is actually pretty recent. So to ensure a console release, the developers were required to remove a whole lot of the mature or grim real-world content from the game. That was to get on PS5, but it wasn't just on PS5. It also reflected the previously released PC version. Patches removed the content on PC. Now, look, you can always argue or navel games like whether Ready or Not's stuff here is, ready to tackle these big issues in depth. Like, that's besides the point. Cutting content out post release, like having cut content on a game you already bought, that kind of sucks, man. Also, statistically, some of you watch but aren't subscribed and you would have known more about Ready or Not if you caught on the 45 video we did on this. So maybe consider subscribing for more stuff like that. Next, over number 9, the Punisher video game, one of my favorite. It looks almost adorable in a world where Mortal Kombat fatalities are rendered in this like extreme detail, but this game genuinely caused a stir when the demo dropped way back in 2004. The ESRB almost dropped an adults-only rating on this game, and for a pretty ridiculous reason. It has to do with the interrogations. So, like, Frank Castle essentially used grab dudes and then threatened them with violent death. There are wood chippers, windows you shove people's heads through, knives, pots of hot oil. But it's the fish that set off the ESRB. So in the zoo level, you'll actually be able to grab a bad guy and stick their face in a fish tank full of deadly piranhas.
You got me.
You gently move the analog stick, shoving their face in there. The zoo level is the playable level in that demo that we mentioned, and therefore became like a real lightning rod for controversy among the type of people that wouldn't ever even buy a video game. The zoo isn't any more violent than any other part of the game, and still, the kills are completely censored. Instead of watching a cute little gruesome like murder of bad guys, you get a black and white version that sometimes totally obscures the actual deaths. Maybe it's the fact that you get to control the kill, like I said, like moving the joystick slowly, like some kind of weird serial killer. But again, hey, I think they're just going for the viewer experience here. They were trying to be authentic to the source material. And from a modern perspective, like none of this is even remotely that violent. You get like a big poop of blood. That's what the ESRB had to censor to protect us. Sometimes controversy really just makes no sense here. Next at number 8, sometimes controversies are inevitable. Like we couldn't do a list of controversial missions in games without talking about No Russian from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is like the undisputed king of controversy, the disturbing mission. This mission is so infamous, it has a warning message before you play, and it offers an entirely level entirely. That's pretty impressive because the mission is also the entire linchpin for the story. But also, we don't blame anyone for skipping this one. Look, we all know what this mission is by now, but we'll recap it anyway. So, in No Russian, you take part in a full-on active shooter massacre. You're a spy working undercover to capture a team of terrorists, but you're unexpectedly forced to help them. You're not a bad guy, but you're actively participating in the outright slaughter of civilians, essentially to maintain your cover. Whether you pull the trigger is actually up to you, but you'll still have to watch as armored men just blow away dozens of digital people at an airport. It's all a little cheesy, a little over the top, but it still can be uncomfortable to certain players. On the other hand, it's also been memed to death at this point in 2025. Look, No Russian is controversial for obvious reasons. It's an uncomfortable level that feels a little too real to be funny. But that's the point. It's the shocking moments and end all shocking moments, and it exceeds at that. And believe me, you had to be there because this one totally popped off. It hit mainstream media, mainstream news. Talking heads were complaining about it, how violent video games are. That whole argument ramped up once again. It's inevitable. It's never ending. Honestly, they've tried since No Russian to top that. They've tried to push boundaries again, but they've never really come close. Whether you like it or not, it's one for the video game history books for sure. Next over at number 7, it's surprising that a relatively tame mission caused such a stir in GTA 5. There are multiple missions where your characters gun down dozens of cops, soldiers, or even civilians that didn't get any media attention at all. All the controversy, all the outrage, all the questioning went to a little mission called By the Book, where Trevor tortures you for information. So you're switching between Michael in the field and Trevor in the warehouse, and you'll get to choose different torture implements to get answers. But they all basically do the same thing. What's controversial here is the use of waterboarding, which isn't really a new thing in video games, I don't think. The novel part of this mission is that you choose. So you're basically implicit in torturing a dude in a pretty violent way. Look, it doesn't seem that much worse than anything depicted on TV shows or movies or other video games at the time, but GTA 5 exposes this stuff to a much, much wider audience. It's the world's most popular game. So, of course, it caught mainstream attention and people took issue with it. This scene was apparently cut from the Japanese version of the game entirely, just proving how much of a lightning rod it had become. And you don't even need to do all the torturing either. But once you reach the sniper section, if you know who to shoot and where, you can end the mission there and help save the dude from having to spend more time with Trevor. A lot of conversation at the time, but I'll be completely honest, I totally forgot this mission existed until I started talking about it in this video.
Like a good time, but, overdrive. You get to work, and, I'm not here.
Next at number 6, the Saints mission in Hitman Absolution really exemplifies the grindhouse aesthetic that the game chose to embrace. A bit of a shift, or really a ramp up from the previous Hitman games. This is the 5th one, and it really rolls in its own film. You can practically feel the grime dripping. There's a more slimy quality to Hitman Absolution that was very in vogue for video games at the time, and the Saints mission caused the most stir, even if it's hardly the weirdest or craziest thing we've seen in a game. In Hitman Absolution, our bald pal, Agent 47, is targeted by the agency he works for. And they send a team of BDSM latex ninja nuns to take him out while he's staying at this hotel. This leads to a series of encounters where Agent 47 has to defeat each of these ninja assassin nun ladies. You can go loud with guns or sneak around, discover hidden methods like dropping a piano on their heads. Like it's a patently ridiculous mission. Now that's easily more controversial because of the trailer showing Agent 47 fighting the over-sexualized nuns inside something that you can't really do that much in the actual game. Controversial for some people, you know, the violence and depiction of women, but also just it was so stupid, and it also just felt really out of character for a Hitman game. They were edgy, they pushed the boundaries in certain ways, but this just felt more cartoony and comic booky than what we were used to as Hitman fans who had played from the beginning. The missions did even have some flashes of brilliance, though. Agent 47 gets to kind of stalk some of these targets around in a cornfield, and you can disguise yourself as a scarecrow and wait around. That's pretty cool, I gotta admit. Next at number 5, the developers of Spec Ops: The Line were given a really tough task. They had to make a sequel to the long-dormant Spec Ops franchise, and they had to make it interesting. The devs at Jaeger Development might have gone above and beyond, because we're still talking about this game, while other bottom-basement military shooter franchises are really forgotten. Spec Ops: The Line was designed to be shocking, to say something, to subvert the expectations of military games enthusiasts, and really hold up a mirror to the people playing these types of games.
This is an order, Chuck. Who lives? Who dies? Judge these men, or pay the price of insubordination.
Whether it does any of those things well is a discussion for somewhere other than here in the first
What is
update.
this?
White phosphorus core. That's a mortar shell that rains down incredibly hot, incendiary material that burns so bright it turns white. This stuff is used for signaling in the real world, but in video games it's used like a over-the-top flamethrower to target an enemy can't see. Then they do it, and then they go on in to check on the destruction and make sure it's all clear. That's when you realize it was a refugee camp, and you just wiped out a group of innocent people. It's an iconic scene these days.
What game was that?
Really read every major news and video game website in 2012. So, what actually happens in Chapter 8? In this game, you lead
Lives? Who dies?
franchise, and they had to make it interesting. Next at number 5, the developers of Spec Ops: The Line were given a really tough task.
Spec
They had
Ops,
to make
yeah.
a sequel
I'm with
to
him.
the incendiary material that burned full of characters and shops to use for your future adventures. And on the other, you get to watch a big town blow up for no real reason, no worthwhile monetary reward. Sure, it's one of the quest completion states, but saving the town will always be more worthwhile from a gameplay perspective than destroying it. But we really, really wanted to see what happened. Like I said, it's tempting. It's a kind of choice only a video game can do. We'll do anything out of morbid curiosity in a game, and this mission is one of the most absurd. It's kind of amazing Bethesda even gave us this option, because there's really no good reason to blow up the town, except that we want to see an earth-shattering kaboom. And we get one. If you choose to help out the rich weirdos at Tenpenny Tower, you'll flip a switch and blow up Megaton while watching from a high balcony. It's a really crazy sight. And you can even return to the smoking ruins of the town to find a few survivors that'll just attack you on sight. Sure, the crater isn't exactly nuclear bomb sized, but Fallout 3 works on a different scale. And the controversy comes from the game actually removing this mission entirely from the Japanese version.
Really?
The character of Mr.
Oh.
Burke, who gives this quest, also
That makes sense.
just after its announcement. Manhunt 2
Whoa, what?
Now at number 3, Manhunt 2 might be one of the most scrutinized games of the 21st century. If you were around to remember it, it's a game that sparked multiple controversies just after its announcement. Manhunt 2 was accused of many things by many different government agencies in many countries, but nothing in the game seems particularly worse or more gruesome than the first Manhunt game. If anything, Manhunt 2 is an easier story. It seems a lot less bleak than the original game, where packs of masked killers just hunt your character for sport in a twisted televised game show. The sequel was censored in a variety of ways, and I think it was the controversy of the first game. Kills were removed, filters were applied to cover up some executions. If you thought the controversy surrounding Manhunt 2 was overblown, then get a load of Night Trap. This extremely cheesy, now classic FMV game, it got caught up in this whole Senate hearing over the perceived violent and sexual content of the game. Night Trap, somehow, is actually like one of the reasons the ESRB exists. All those little E, T, or M ratings slapped on video games, that's thanks to Night Trap. And more specifically, it's about a single scene from Night Trap that made a whole bunch of people upset in the real world. Night Trap is a game about watching a weird family of vampires, but these aren't normal vampires. Instead of sucking blood with their teeth, they use giant plastic grabber devices. Also, they wear dumpy hazmat suits and they hobble around like cartoon henchmen. This supposedly violent video game doesn't actually feature a single drop of blood, and even the infamous attack sequence in the bathroom featured perceived Eddie scores.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Important video games of all C&C
It's like a
games.
real
It has
person.
all the over-the-top silliness, but none of the fun of the rest. Now, down at number 1, Command & Conquer Generals is probably a lot of people's least favorite C&C game. It has all the over-the-top silliness, but
You see the Jared Goff.
when I was a kid, I wanted to be the greatest quarterback of all time, just like you. What? The starting quarterback for the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff. That's me. Quarterback is the most important position in all of sports. Do you agree?
I agree. Definitely. Yeah.
What about offensive line?
They're very important as well. Yeah.
But just not as important.
Important's the wrong word.
They're just not as important.
Important's the wrong word. I think
Vital.
the O-line is equally, if not more important than the quarterback. The quarterback is one of the hardest positions and very important to have the right guy there.
If you weren't a quarterback and you were a wide receiver,
Yep.
would you be working in finance?
For sure. Yeah. It took me a second to put that together, but yeah. If I played wide receiver growing up, yeah, I'd be clocking 95 right now for sure.
And you haven't won a Super Bowl since you were 16.
I won one when I was 16.
No, since you started wearing 16, you haven't won a Super Bowl.
Correct. I've worn 16 my whole life.
What Hollywood actor would play you in a movie?
You know, I get the comparison a lot for Ryan Gosling. I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and say that, but I get that a lot. Well, I'm not saying because it's not.
You like to talk about how handsome you are.
Nothing to do with that. But I shouldn't say that.
If Ryan Gosling did play you in a movie, what kind of advice would you give him about acting like you like Detroit?
Acting like
How to act like you like living in Detroit?
I do like living in Detroit. I love it.
It shows how you act like.
What do you say to people who say
That's where you say that.
Detroit puts the layoffs
but,
in the playoffs?
I've never heard that before. I don't know if I agree with that.
What do you say?
I think you're giving Detroit a bad rap.
What do you say to people who say Detroit puts the layoffs in playoffs?
I've never heard that before. I don't know if I agree with that.
What do you say?
I think you're giving Detroit a bad rap. Is what I think. I think you're not. You've bet with lots of you. So, you should go.
What do you think it is about you that
That's I'm not
Detroit
going.
fans love so much?
I think there's something they can relate to, the story of being, kicked to the side and then kind of having to find your footing again and make it all shake again. And, yeah, I think there's something they can relate to there, I guess.
Common man.
Yeah, a little bit. Sure.
You're 6'4", worth $100 million, dating a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model.
Married.
Married.
Yeah.
You went to Jared's.
Yeah.
So your wife, She's a Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
Correct.
Actually, would you mind? We do a new segment presented by White Claw. Would you actually mind while you're here? Lenny's a big fan of.
Okay.
Huge fan.
Would you mind signing
Her page?
her pages?
Sure. Lenny, let's.
Yeah.
I'd love to. Why is it all sticky? Lenny?
Oh,
It's good. You sign it?
I don't think I can smack Lenny. Lenny, that's disappointing. Even from you.
Even for me.
you having a baby?
Correct.
How has being around Coach Campbell for the Lions prepared you for your baby?
I don't know if I've learned much from him about fatherhood.
Well, he's crying all the time.
Cries a little bit, but we love it when he gets emotional. He cares that much and he's passionate. We love it, man.
Why, for a coach, do you need to be on steroids?
Are you talking about Dan? Dan's not.
No, in general.
What was your question?
Why
Yes.
does Dan Campbell take steroids?
I don't think he does. And we've never seen him work out.
This
Works out elsewhere.
second.
He's not on steroids.
You're there, not me.
That's right.
Other than winning games in the playoffs, what is separating you from Super Bowl?
Other than that, nothing.
Do you mind if we do a new segment presented by White Claw?
Not at all.
If you could guarantee a Super Bowl win, but had to cut off an inch of your wiener for each one, how many Super Bowls would you have?
I don't know if I would agree to that. You know,
0 Super Bowls.
I would rather not win it that way.
Another hypothetical. If you could cut off an inch of your wiener and win a Super Bowl every time, would you be able to have more Super Bowls than Kurt Warner?
How many does he have?
One.
Got it. Yeah.
Just look right at me. You'll just ignore the camera. There are a lot of people saying you could be the next great quarterback. I can already see it.
I'm closer. Kick that. That was the way. I just decided if I want to tell you. Oh.
Adam Ray is the best.
Here's my impression of President Clinton hiring Chris, right? All right, how much time I got left? How much? Please? 4 minutes? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Give me something else, Chris. I know you're not supposed to break the fourth wall, but fuck it. Show me you got sharks on your shirt, that's weird. You're the grown man with fish on your shirt. Show us your serious smile. Show your foot on your shirt so people scare you.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to this in-season edition to you from the Rich Eisen podcast set in our Los Angeles studios. Palooza extravaganza, what a massive way for the first Sunday of the NFL season 2025 to finish up. Get it?
That was terrible. That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday.
All right, Christopher, lay it on me. What you got over there?
Here's the paper. Let's get right to it. Obviously, we have to start.
Can I guess with one thing that you're going to be asking me? Oh, sure. If I could call one shot. I know you're going to start with the Sunday night.
Okay, here you go.
That's not, that one I'm sure we're starting. When is Jackson Dart starting?
Swiss Miss hot chocolate. Even though it's the middle of the summer, let's keep winter alive.
Jeez.
You don't see a lot of gray-haired dudes drinking Mountain Dew still. I respect that.
You got the same rider as Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Well, he's got a couple of little boys around.
Oh.
What are they talking about?
That's each his anal.
Gosh, Earl Channing.
Sam.
A different actor. But yeah. What's going on here? Is this your
Mark
breakfast?
M. Griffin,
Yeah,
that'd
just
be
a little,
great.
you know, like to have something to drink while I chit chat.
All right, hey, no judge.
Yeah.
I respect that. I don't see a lot of Mountain Dew anymore.
No, that milkshake is the size of the South Tower.
Yeah.
They're
I feel
gonna
like
take
everyone
it
in
down.
California is like semi-health conscious too, so it's nice to see a Mountain Dew.
Yeah, true.
Delicious. Yeah, remember the old ad, Yahoo, Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah,
No one says Yahoo anymore either.
that's true.
Yeah.
That was a website or a search engine.
Yeah, but
Did well.
Yeah. When we stole beer, we'd yell Yahoo.
mm-hmm.
Yahoo! Did you guys do that?
Yahoo?
That must have been a regional thing. We're gonna go pull a Yahoo, meaning like everybody grabs a case of beer at the 7-Eleven and you go Yahoo, and you all run out together. They can't kill all of you. You never did that?
They get one of you.
I'll get one. They got my friend Paul. Guy pulled a gun on him.
What?
Yeah, we were out of there. Never saw him again. Said, Jesus. No, I'm just kidding.
You've never had Mountain Dew, guys?
I love Mountain Dew.
Okay. Is that your soda? I feel like I'm
Okay,
getting a little blowback here.
No blowback. Kevin Spacey again. But yeah, enjoy. I want to taste that frothy delight.
We've reached out multiple times to have Kevin Spacey on the pod.
Love to have you.
People listen to one episode.
I'm a big fan.
He's sick.
It's warm.
He's gonna have a sip and then that's gonna kill him.
I don't want to kill you to drink.
Oh, I know. Kidding. Go ahead.
You're not gonna drink it. You sure?
Yeah, of
What if I
course.
pour it in my mouth?
No, that's for Kevin Spacey.
These shorts are for Kevin Spacey. What the hell are you wearing?
Spacey.
Sorry, everything's riding up.
Yeah, these are riding up. Looks like Victoria's Secret is out.
I know, look at these fucking legs.
Oh my God.
You
That's
can
the
just
secret.
close them. It smells like Cracker Barrel meatloaf.
That's chicken fried. That is unbelievable.
You like it? Have another swig. Go for it. I don't mind.
What do you got laxatives in here? Is there some kind of gag going on? You guys are really sparking.
You want a swig?
Nah, I don't.
You don't want what I have.
This is unreal.
Have the rest.
Oh, I can't have that. I'm good Patrice, whatever he had. I'll cut my toe off when I drink that thing.
You say whatever he had.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm
What's
all...
a huge mystery? You do the math there. I
I'm
thought you meant he had gangrene
Sam ain't
or
really funny
something.
though.
Like he was
No.
mountain climbing and had to cut his toe off.
They're not all in gags.
Well, they're all green.
Those dildos on the quarter green, I'll tell you that.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a moldy move.
I know. Literally.
Yeah.
But,
Going for security with a dildo.
yeah, it's true.
You get busted with that.
Unless you
Someone
got...
did. Someone got busted, I think.
I think some fat kid. The joke is he's the better shooter. Because he got it on the court every time.
Wow. They were throwing dildos on the basketball court?
Yeah, the women's basketball. Look at this fat fuck. Jesus.
Who's this now?
He's the guy who threw the dildos on the court.
Now, is that a guy or a girl?
That's a great
I
point.
can't tell anymore. What's going on?
This is a boy.
I think that's Lena Dunn.
Is that a guy or a girl? I'm not even joking.
That's a guy.
Can we see the top-off shot?
That is a bad look.
That's a bad-looking man right there.
So that is a man. You're not messing with
It's a
No.
boy. He says 16.
Holy, that's a big boy.
They also banned backpacks and bags in WNBA games.
So you know they
couldn't bring dildos in.
you know you get the dildos in now, hey Harlan?
How? Strap them on?
Smuggling them. I'm
Yeah.
a pooper. Oh,
You can fit a vibrator in a fanny pack. There's ways around it.
that's true. Wow, that's true.
A dildo
Could you just, like...
It's taking too long. This game be
But could you just
taking.
chop